Okay, we are here today with my friend Miss Linda, and she's got a crazy story for us, y'all. So we're gonna jump into it. Miss Linda, can you take us back and tell us a little bit? It's a story about her first husband and what happened. I'm gonna let her tell you her side. So let's get into it, Miss Linda. Can you take us back?
Yes. Okay, to begin with, I was 15 when I left home. And I went to live with my brother
Uh.
that lived farther away.
Mm.
Um, and he introduced me to his neighbor.
Mm.
And we got to be friends and started going together.
Right.
And, make it short, we eventually got married.
Okay, so hold on. You was 15 at the time, right? You said when you met him?
Yes, but we didn't get married till I was 18.
Okay. Oh, when you ran away from home at 15.
Yes.
I got you. And then you met him, you got married at 18.
Right.
Okay.
And make it short, we were married for 12 years.
Okay, 12.
And had 4 kids.
In them 12 years, y'all had 4 kids?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And my sister-in-law was married to this guy, and he tried coming after me, and I didn't want nothing to do with him. And we had a big party one night.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it. My son was trying to tell me that he put something in his drink.
Mm.
I couldn't understand what he was saying. He was only 10 years old at that time.
Right.
And a lot of noise. So the next morning, I got my husband off to work.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out to the car, and I went in to get the kids out of bed for school.
Right.
And I looked out the window, and the car was still there. And I went out. He wouldn't move. I shook him, and he wouldn't move.
Mm.
And the neighbor came out. I was crying, and he said, "What's the matter?" I said, "I don't know." So he called the paramedics.
Right.
And he was gone.
So he made it to the car. You found him there, and he was just dead instantly, like bam.
Like that.
Holy cow. But also you said something about your son seeing somebody put something in his drink.
I didn't know until years later that
right.
He was trying to tell me he put
That's
something in his drink.
Now it's starting to add up a little bit.
And I didn't know what happened.
So what did the paramedics and all that say? When they got there, obviously he was dead when they got there?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
And they took him away, and we had the funeral and everything.
Right.
I was just crying.
Right. I'm sorry that you had to go through that and have to go back through this story like that. I didn't realize how.
I didn't know who it was that he saw put something in his drink.
All right.
And later, my sister-in-law divorced her husband, the one that was trying to flirt with me.
The one, yeah.
And eventually we got married.
Well,
I didn't know it was him till years later.
And did your son
I
come
was
back
married
and
to
tell
him
you?
for 12 years, and my son tried to tell me.
So now the guy that you didn't know at the time, I'm not gonna say oh you knew it or nothing like that, but supposedly to put something in your first husband's drinks, you ended up marrying him later.
Yes.
Oh, this is getting crazy. Yeah. Not to say it's crazy. Hey, everybody has their stories, but this is getting interesting because it's like,
and
wow.
We had 2 kids.
And y'all had 2, so you already had 4 with him. Now you got 2 with him. So you got 6 kids. Did y'all live together as like one family, or was the kids separated?
For a while.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me ask you this, just out of my own, like hearing this, like, it seemed like did he try to get him out the way to get to you? Is this
exactly.
Oh my God, I'm starting to see. Okay, now like, but you didn't see it at the time. You didn't realize it till later on what your son was trying to tell you. Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy story, y'all, man, for real. Like,
and then when I was in the process of divorcing him, my son told me. Okay. I was trying to tell you, Mom.
While you was divorcing him. Now, at this time, like, okay, when they found your first husband dead, what did the people say? Like, the police say, like, how did he die? They didn't know that it was any kind of foul play? Oh, questionable?
That's what they said.
Right. Ooh. So this getting crazy. So you didn't realize that at the time. Then later on, you come to find out when it's time you're getting a divorce, and you realizing, okay, he could have been doing this to try to get to you.
Yes.
It's getting deep. Wow.
Yes. And so I was divorcing him because I found out he was using my money to see other women and all this stuff.
Right. Oh, so he's messing around. He's just using you for money.
So and I found out and
you divorced him.
Yep.
Oh my God. So at this time, they just, I guess, throwed it under the rug. What happened to your first husband? Or they just was like, hey, it's questionable, but there's no evidence to nothing that nobody can really say, hey, this is
questionable. That's all I know.
Jeez, that gets crazy. So, the second guy, your husband, is he still around?
No, he had diabetes. And I found out later that, we were divorced and he moved to California. And I found out that he lost both of his legs and was in a little trailer with cats. And he passed away and the cats were after him.
When he died, the cats. Oh yeah, oh my God.
So God got him.
God got revenge on what he did.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, hey, if nothing was done, and then but this is what I'm saying. So when they found him, like the cats, I'ma just say it, they was eating him.
That's what they said.
So the cats done got hungry probably from being in the house, and then wasn't able to eat, and he passed away, and they started eating him.
That's what I heard.
Wow.
I didn't.
You wasn't actually there to see it. Yeah, you just telling the story. Right. True. So you can't say, oh, that actually, but that's what you heard.
That's what I heard.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's crazy how God had revenge. Maybe, if he did what he did, and crazy story, Miss Linda. But
that's just one.
That's just one. Yeah, you were saying you had enough stories you wanted to you could write a book, huh? On so
many things in my life, yeah.
Oh, let me ask you now. You said all that happened. You left when you was 15. How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
79.
79. And you don't even look 79. You look good to be 79. Wow. That's crazy. So you've had I'm sure within them years, and that's only one out of probably many stories, huh? Yeah. Well, I hate to take you back through that, but I want to thank you for your time and your story. That was wonderful for sharing it with us. I just wanted to give the people something to let them know you got lots of stories out there. You got crazy stuff, and this the type of stuff we do on our YouTube channel. We just, we do interviews. It
was crazy because I didn't know what to think, when he died. And they didn't have a reason.
Right. You talking about your first husband?
Yes.
Right.
But I didn't realize what Rod was trying to tell me, that someone had put something in his drink.
And so later on, when that happened to him, you felt some kind of relief, like at least he got some kind of get back. Not saying like it's good for somebody to die. I ain't sitting here wishing that, but it is like, hey, in the end, what happens in the dark gonna come to the light. So.
And he was only 38 years old.
Really? When he died? Oh my God, he was a young man.
Yes.
That's the same age as me.
I got pictures of him still.
You still have pictures? Wow.
Lots of pictures.
Right, lots of memories, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
Yes, that.
You mind if I show some with the camera? I'll zoom in over there.
The first 4 are his.
Let's take a look. The first.
And this one is his oldest.
Okay.
And that's his second.
Ah.
And that's his third with me.
Is that him with the right there with the navy suit on? I'm sorry, that look like a.
No. That's Brian. That's my second son.
Okay, that's your second son. Okay, that's your husband in the first picture though?
No.
Where's he at?
I got them in here.
So all these are your sons, right?
My kids.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, we getting the kids.
With me.
Yep. Okay, we got that one.
And that's his youngest son. So,
ah.
Yes.
With the glasses.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And
then the
these
next
2 are Lisa and Brian, Michael, that was by my second husband.
Oh, your second. Oh, okay. Awesome. We got the whole family right there. But you got lots of pictures and memories and everything. So that's.
I have albums. I have tons of pictures.
Tons of everything. So lots of memories, huh?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up, Miss Linda. We want to thank you for your time and your story. And y'all remember, man, if y'all drop a comment, if you got something else you want to say to everybody or anything else you want to say before we go?
I just wish knew more people what happened to him, that I didn't do it. Because some people accused me of doing it and I didn't.
Hold on. So people actually accused you?
Yes.
Ah, wow. I didn't know that. So, wow. But you know the story. You was there and, hey, you get your side out and,
yes.
Hey, the truth will be known, but, hey, what happened in the dark comes to the light. Looks like God got his revenge in the end. So,
yes.
I'm rocking with you, Miss Linda, and I want to thank you for your time and your story. And y'all remember, man, y'all drop a comment. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And once again, thank you for your time and your story.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.